the damage isn't as good. But I need to be sure. And I don't think we're going to have enough time, Wacko, to do a handle grind, unfortunately. But we will get that tomorrow, I promise you. This just took me a lot longer than I thought. And because we were like, oh man, friends only, I forgot to put it back to public so that I could actually get somebody to help me out with this. Or even you to help me out with this. Because, I mean, you're competent enough to be able to do this shit. There we go. But stick around, though. I may actually have the answer to your question about the Eden. Emphasis on enough for sure. Nah, man. I think you're starting to get up there. It's just you're missing just maybe a few key mods in like certain places. But as soon as you have those, like, you should be good. Yeah, this thing just... Yeah, I think I get it.
Watch out for more.
I think I get it.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Okay. If it is what I think it is, it's really, really fucking bad. What the Dude! I didn't even want to fucking fight him. You know what? Fuck this dude. Get your fucking ass over here. I'm taking your goddamn shit. Piece of garbage. What's that? The Senta needs 4 different parts for it, unlike the sun and the moon. I think you just have to keep on doing those puzzles, and those parts will probably drop from that. I'm pretty sure. I think that's what I read. But then again, the update's now just live, so people are probably fact-checking their stuff. Burst on Prime. Already have it, but I got it. But before we truly sign off, I think I need to figure this out once and for all. Why the hell Eden is not doing well, and I think I know why, and I don't think there's a way to fix it. Actually, no, I'm incorrect. I thought it was because of the damage type. But what's the main thing between these two? They're only... It's only a little less powerful. It's crit? Jesus, I don't know. Like, it is so strange. I was also using viral. Is viral that much of a difference maker?
Everything in order.
525 slash.
I will attempt to
625 slash. Okay.
If I may say, operator.
Maybe viral's the key?
You. Ha ha
Yeah, we could try it. Yeah, that, and I would very much like to get a different stance for this. Requires a Mac. That's right, we're still right at this thing. Copy the exact Guando loadout to the Eden. I think I pretty much have it right now, minus the ribbon. That's the thing. Because, like, both of these, I got Weeping Wounds, Organ Shatter, these two. And instead of this, I have one that's just crit damage. And I have a Bleeding Willow as my stance, as opposed to what I have for Eden. But I don't know if that's going to make that much of a difference, but it'll be something that we could try out tomorrow. I think viral may actually be the solution to the problem. But like I said, we'll have to check on that tomorrow. But I definitely want to thank Wacko and Cephalon alike, as well as S-Fan, Dreadfish, and Shadespark, all of you guys for coming out. It's always awesome to hang out with you guys. In the future, 10 p.m. is going to be when the stream officially shuts down. I'm getting a little bit of a jump on it tonight, but that's pretty much the deal now. It's not too much of a bad thing, though. My sleep schedule's been all over the place, and this will kind of help with things. And it'll probably mean that I get started with streaming earlier and wind up streaming for longer. More than likely. But anyway, that's going to be it. Day 1 of Duviri Paradox is in the books. And it was an interesting one. I have to say the quest felt more like just the traditional introduction to an open world as opposed to like a story. Something along the lines of like New War or something like that. But I did like a lot of the just adventuring around Duviri. I thought that was probably the best. That's probably my favorite part throughout the entire thing, was being able to do that. Lots of cool new customization items and all that stuff. Let's say, glad that you can go solo into Duviri and get intrinsic stuff. True. That is a good thing. Yeah, people should have that option. It's objective focused, but not group focused. Well, I mean, it really depends. Like, if you got somebody like me and Cephalon like with you, then it's a little bit better, because you kind of all know what you're trying to do. It's just that my internet connection went kind of buggy, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh man. But yeah, like it'll be interesting seeing how everything goes going forward, especially with how the circuit goes, because I didn't know it was a point-based system. I thought it was just you did the missions and that was it. But apparently there's some kind of scoring system to it. So we'll have to learn about that as we go. In about 2 days or so, we're actually going to get a dev stream, believe it or not. The Duviri Paradox in chat, and it says that you own the Duviri Paradox? What the... What? What? What does that even mean? I don't think I understand. I wonder if you could do it for the new... Wait a minute. That must be... Okay, I think I know what that is. Yeah, it's just saying that... I think it was just saying that we own the quest or something. I want my bunny. I want my bunny to hang around with. That's all I'm saying. But... Oh, let's see. The New War. What does that show? That's an emote. Does that mean that there's an emote of the Duviri paradox or something? No. Okay. Well, yeah, like I said, that's going to be it for the stream. Thank you guys for coming out, and we will be back at this tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have some kind of plan for what we're actually going to do, because as of right now, I'm not quite sure. Like, we could do a whole bunch of different stuff. But yeah, it was an interesting day getting used to everything. But I think as time goes on, we'll just kind of be going in and out of like, oh, let's do some Duviri Paradox, and oh, let's just do some regular content or stuff like that. And plus, DE said that they have some choices to make. I think they really are about to make some interesting choices, because they're trying to see what we like, what we don't like, and they're going to make moves according to what we like and what we don't like. They said it's very experimental, so all I can say is bear with them. They probably have their ear to the ground, and they have forums up. If anybody wants to give them feedback, what you like, what you don't like, let them know. They're taking it into account. They usually don't try to make shit that we aren't gonna like. This was just a lot of experimentation. Some of it landed. Some of it kind of like stumbled as it landed. But I don't think anything really fell flat on its face. But like I said, this is just day one. And we could see another hotfix come in tomorrow that gives more stuff. The combat isn't bad, but it feels a bit clunky. That's what some people were saying. Yeah, like, I think we're so used to the fast-paced nature of Warframe's combat that, like, whenever we're doing stuff, like trying to slow down, block, parry, stuff like that, it doesn't really register to us that much. Like, it's more like Dark Souls combat, like against the regular enemies, like in Duviri, whenever you're the drifter with the melee weapon. Parrying / shooting is almost impossible with the almost cutscene like attacks. I don't know, like, I just feel like I could have done a lot better if I was really, like, in the zone and remembered, like, all of my cues and everything like that. It's like, oh, whenever he does this, you need to do this. Whenever he does this, you need to try to do this. I think that's an on me kind of thing, though. But I think as I get used to it, I think I'll probably get better at the combat. I think that's with everybody else too. It's just everybody's gonna have to get used to the combat, or they're just gonna have to just be like, oh, well, I'll just do the circuit. If you don't like the Duviri experience or the solo story, just go do the circuit. I mean, you still get randomized and everything like that, but still. But anyway, before I get to too much rambling, I'll see you guys in the next stream. Peace out.